Good morning and welcome to our daily devotion. It is the beginning of a new month, November the 1st. And for all of you who have seen my video last night, I started my Grateful and Blessings book today. And this is what I'm grateful for this morning. My God, that I have a freedom to share my word, His word with you all. And all my YouTube family who keep me going. All the sweet comments and things that you guys leave all the time is a blessing to me that you probably can never fathom why it's such a blessing to me, but it is. It really does keep me going. Today, our devotion is called What's It Going to Take? And it's from Matthew 4:40. And just to set the verse up, I have my Bible not where I can get to it right this second, but this is to set the scene, so to speak. This is when Jesus and his disciples were leaving after they fed the 5,000. They were trying to get away to get some alone time. And they got on a boat and went out to sea, and Jesus laid down and went to sleep. And during the middle of the night, the storm came up, and it was a bad storm, and they thought they were all surely going to die. And instead of just trusting the one that they had on the ship with them, they didn't know what to do, and they finally cried out. And Jesus outstretched his hands, and he calmed the sea. So this is what this story is relating to. But Mark 4:40 says, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Man, that's a good question we can ask ourselves some days, is it not? See, what does Jesus have to do to get you to trust him? He must have wondered it that day when he saw his own disciples' faith faltering. They'd seen him do miracles. They had heard him teach. They had asked him questions, but they still did not fully believe. Well, you know what, guys? You've seen him do miracles. I have. You experienced his protection. Yes, I have. His provision, his care. You got scriptures to read and learn from. You have the testimonies of other believers. But the bottom line comes down to what's in here, your heart. Do you trust him? If you do, your fears will fade away. If you don't, your tears will push and fears will push everything else out of your heart. Fear will completely rule your life. Is he worthy of your trust? Well, of course he is. Then do not be afraid. Jesus asked his disciples the above question after he calmed the storm of the sea. He asked them, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" He had just performed an amazing miracle. The weather did what he told it to do. And they had seen other miracles before this, but they still didn't trust him enough to keep them from being afraid. He must have wondered what else he had to say or do to earn their trust. Would he ask the same question of you? What else must I do? I'm not going to lie, it's hard some days to keep the faith completely. Because you want answers and you may not get the answers when you want them. You pray and you feel like nothing's happening. You have to trust God. You have to trust that he knows what's best for us. He knows what's going on. But I will tell you this, sometimes when I feel like my prayers are not being answered, I have to go search my heart. Because if I have any unforgiveness in my heart at all, God's not going to, he's not going to forgive me. And sometimes he's telling me, search your heart, little one. Find out what you need to do to make it right. But the bottom line is this. If you say you trust the God, then trust him. Let it go. Let go of whatever has a grip on you. And he will lighten your load. He will ease the burden. Now, I know it's a lot easier said than done at times. But you just have to have that much faith. Just a little bit of faith. But to have that faith, you have to trust him. And know that he will never, ever leave your side. He will never, ever stop loving you. And he will always do what's best for you. I love you, my friends. Thank you so much for joining in every morning with our daily devotion. And I hope you choose to do your grateful and blessings challenge this month. Because you know what? Sometimes when you write down the good things that happen, the blessings that you receive, and sometimes you really have to stop and think about, well, what blessing did I receive today? It was a terrible day at work or whatever. But when you look down there and search your heart and you find those little blessings, and then when you're having a really bad day, pick up that book or wherever you write it on and read those again. It makes you feel truly blessed to know that God didn't forget about you. He's blessed us every day in so many ways. Have faith, my friends. Keep the faith and love. All right, I will see you all tonight at 6:15 for Wednesday Night Live. God bless. I love you. Bye-bye.